tonight is the 2nd of March and we're off to go see Town play. Look at this town, I love this town. This is Cleethorpes. Well, we're not off to go see Cleethorpes Town play, sorry lads. We're off to go see Grimsby Town play. We're going to see him smash the fuck out of Cambridge. Oh, Maria, my friends are here. Ooh. We are Town!
Well, I'm joking. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm back. Oh, I fucking love it here. We lost 2-0. But fear not, because I've had an idea. I dropped the camera a bit there, hope you didn't notice. Basically, I'm sick of losing every week and it's time to take matters into my own hands. Hello and welcome to the Joephoon. Now from that intro you just saw, I think you can probably guess that I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being a mid-table League 2 side. I'm sick of drawing 0-0 to Northampton every week. Well, not every week, that would be mad, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to take the reins here. I'm going to see what I could achieve if I was Grimsby Town manager, and this is, I feel, like a pretty reasonable simulation. Like this is as close as I'm gonna get, I think, in terms of accuracy of how it would really be in real life. Now, none of this extra transfer budget, none of this, you know, European competition in your first season nonsense. It's gonna be raw. We're not gonna scout future stars. We're not gonna get financial takeovers from Russian oligarchs. We're just going to do this raw. Grimsby Town. I'm going to take them to the Champions League. Mr. Joephoon. That's my name. That's the only one under the age of 60, so I'm going to have to go with it. Although that one kind of looks Italian. Should I go with the Italian one? Yeah, I'm going to go with the Italian looking one. Very ugly though. They all are. We're going to have this on Legendary, just to be fair. Currency, sterling, stadium. The stadium is going to be Court Lane, because you're not to know this, but that is actually an almost perfect representation of Blundell Park. Apart from the capacity, which is probably about half. But let's not worry about that. But yeah, on the right there we've got the Young stand, formerly the John Smith stand from when I was a kid. On the far end, that's the away stand, that's the Osmond. On the left is the main stand, and where the camera is pointing from is the pontoon, which is where I always used to sit. And it's where I sat actually when I went to go see Cambridge in the intro. I feel really good about this. There we are, Blundell Park. Oh wow, I can just decide that Grimsby Town are in the Champions League. Okay, I won't do that though. Right, I'm happy with all of those. We're having this on Legendary difficulty because, I mean, I've got to do this properly. I can't just stick it on amateur, can I? I'm not going to put it on ultimate because I really don't think I can manage that. I've never played on ultimate before. I can just about manage world class. Legendary is going to be a big enough push for me. Now you may be wondering what the idea of this is. Now don't worry, this isn't going to impact the rest of my upload schedule, and I can tell you we're worrying. I could feel the fear in your voice. I'm just going to release one of these a week, probably every Saturday if I can, so it'll be like a proper match day. So it'll take realistically 4 years for me to actually, at the absolute minimum, to accomplish what I'm trying to do. I'm going to call this career Hello Boys. Doesn't need to be a good reason, does there? I'm just going to do it. There we are. And you also may have noticed I've already got a Grimsby Town game in progress. That's my private one, just for me. That one. I also have a backup because I can't be trusted not to save over it. Yeah, pre-season tournament invites. Obviously just the one with the most money. I'm going to edit all this preamble in basically the same way, but I'm just going to leave the game itself, the match, in, unbroken. And it's just going to be one match per video. Probably about a 10-minute video. I think that's a bit optimistic. My scout has come back with Gabriel Jesus and Richarlison as potential options. Good job, guys. I usually go for a 3-5-2, but I think that might leave me a little bit too exposed at the back on this level of difficulty. Actually, I like that, but I'm gonna mess with it. I'm gonna change these to left and right wingers rather than left and right midfielders. Gives us a real attacking threat. And plus I can drag these guys out wide if I really need to. I'm very happy. I am happy! There's a lot of facelessness going on in my subs. I'm not sure I'm happy about that. McEwen, one of the greatest keepers of all time. I mean, he's the best in the league. No one can argue that. They'll try, but they can't. Right, so I could do with a right winger, to be perfectly honest. That would really make my life a lot easier. Right, I'm putting all my eggs in the basket of Vanam. He's young, so I'm going to train him up. It's going to be a bit unnecessary what I'm going to do, to be honest. Davis shouldn't be on the bench. You know what, it's just a waste having a keeper on the bench. I never get him sent off. Never, ever. So, Whitmore, you're on. Up the Mariners. England, Norway. Why are you in Norway? And why are we not sending the Norwegian to Norway? Explain this! What was the management doing before I got here? No wonder I got the job, honestly. Arvid Mikkelburst, great name. He's going to scout the La Liga. Definitely need a right winger. Pacey. That's pretty much the only real thing I'm going to need of him because I play a very specific game. Scouts en route. Now I'm just going to sim the pre-season tournament because you don't want to see that. Oh, hang on. No. No, I made a mistake. So for Nam, I know this is going to seem a little bit insane, but you are everything. All my eggs in your basket. I'm going to have him be a free kick specialist as well, actually. Okay, this is great. I'm working on my future star. Really looking forward to having this guy become a world-class legend. Possibly be even England all-time goal scorer, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Charles Vernam. Remember the name. He might prefer to be called Vernam, to be honest. Vernam, though. Vernam. Right, here we are. We're going to sim the first game. See where that gets us. 1-1. Okay, Vernam, he's scored, though. That's a great sign of what's to come. You're very welcome, Joe Grayson. Any day of the week you can play in my team. I'm all about letting the youngsters flourish. There is one problem, though. I have just realised that Grayson is a loanee, so I don't want to waste too much time developing him. I mean, I understand that's exactly why he came to the club, but I'm more of a long-term, see what we can gain from the situation kind of guy. We lost 2-0 that one. That's not good. Collins is injured as well. Don't sim games, kids. It doesn't get you anywhere. I've had an offer for McEwen. It's a bit more than what he's worth. His weekly wage is pretty high for a League 2 team. Maybe selling him is not a bad idea. The problem is, I should just say, is that McEwen in real life is basically Town's best player by a mile. And I'm sorry if any of the Town players are watching this. It just happens to be true. McEwen is just the shot stopper of League 2. Like, he's insane. He's sensational. I don't know if I really want to be selling him too early. I do plan on getting a replacement in, a young fellow we can train up. Problem is, the money would be very, very useful early on. I do love him, and I respect his loyalty to the club. However, he's 64 rated overall, and I really could do with... Out of respect for McEwen, I think I'm gonna reject that offer. Nah, I can't. I've accepted it. I really shouldn't have done. I really love McEwen. You seen this? Danny Collins is blaming me for his injury. Like, calm down, mate. I was tired, and as a result, I've picked up this injury. You need to listen more. Calm down, mate. This is your last season, surely. Ease yourself into retirement with a season of doing absolutely nothing. You're out for 7 days. Seriously, you're going to have a word with me about that? Okay, you know what? You're off the team sheet anyway, I've decided. Right, this does mean, though, that the replacement keeper I need to bring in has got to come in at some point. Very soon. Oh, hang on, I've accidentally started to play this game. No, sim it. Sim the balls off of it. We need to win. This is a must win or we go out. Oh, come on. Thank you very much. Okay, very happy with that. We just got to see how that shapes up the table, though, because we didn't necessarily make it, but we did. Okay, we're in the semis. Yeah, we've sold McEwen. Just so you know, anyone listening to this, I really, really love McEwen, but he had to go. Because my usual tactic in this game, and it is incredibly successful, is just sign a 17-year-old. Or 16-year-old if you can find one. Just keep doing just keep simulating the 2 keeper trainings week after week after week. And like, it only takes a season and you've got a 75, 80 rated player. So it's just a waste to not do it. And I'm sorry, McEwen. Might as well make a bit of money out of you. Because you are worth it. You're absolutely worth the money. Hope you enjoy your new club, lad. Hope you enjoy it. You've served us well. Interestingly enough, I think the FIFA has his nationality as Irish. He used to live in the same village as me when I lived Grimsby way. And he's definitely Brummy. So I don't know what that's about. I'm not going to question it. Yeah. I haven't got this right winger I said I was going to get, though, because I'm very, very stupid. Davis is a little bit knackered, so let's stick on Hall Johnson. Yeah. Wes Thomas hasn't really been involved in anything so far, and he's one of Town's best players, if I can say that. But then I've been simming the games, I've not been seeing his contribution, to be fair. I don't feel very confident about this game. I'm going to watch it in real time. Yeah, it's gone very badly. It's very bad. We've got an injury and a yellow card. Why am I not subbing off the injury? This is ridiculous. Oh my god, Thomas has equalised! We may go through to the next round, lads. We may just actually do this. It's pens, we lost. Okay. FIFA giveth, FIFA taketh away. But what kind of money did that bring in? Ooh, 400 grand. Nice. So, we're okay. We're okay. Miguel Morro. I like his name. I like his attitude. I like the cut of his jib. I'm signing him. I should have been more specific. Yeah, because now I'm stuck with all these world-class players I've got no hope of affording. Brand exposure, we've got 3 seasons, I'm not going to worry about that. Just got to increase the season ticket holders to 10% of the stadium's capacity. I don't actually know how you do that, to be honest. Just win games, I guess. Just keep winning games and people will start turning up. Financial, keep player salary growth under 20%. That could be tricky, but if I don't really sign anyone, I could get away with it. If I just train up the talent I've already got. And I'm going to lose my loanees as well, surely at the end of the season, so that'll bring it down again. Finish mid-table, that's not going to be a problem. I'll definitely do that. And reach the round of 32 stage. Could be tricky, but I'm up for the challenge. Alright. Actually, we've got a pretty cushy season. Not a lot is expected of me. Not a good week. Not a good week. Maybe he's had a bad lasagna. He's not feeling himself. Still, I've got every faith he's going to turn into a wonder kid. Ah, great. I got my scout report on this Miguel Morro character. This Miguel Morro, I'm a big fan of your work. I want to sign you. He's not willing to relocate. Are you joking? I suppose he's 17. Why would he want to move to northeast Lincolnshire? Oh, hang on a second. This guy, Joe Gauchi. Well, my name's Joe, and he plays for an Australian team, the Central Coast Mariners. We're the Grimsby Town Mariners! It's perfect! Nah, he'll definitely want to come to us. He definitely will. He definitely will. Please. Okay, I've done my best with my scouts. I've sent them on various little missions. Actually, I'm going to accept that. Let's send Rose out on a little loan deal. So we are actually having a bit of a nightmare opening to the season, but this is typical Town, to be honest. I'm not worried about it. We've got the first game of the season coming up, and we have achieved nothing. This is bad. This Joe Gauchi is my #1 choice. Okay, they're not willing to sell the player, but I'm going to pay his release clause and see how he feels. Okay, we can negotiate. I'm going for it. Joe Gauchi, one Mariner to another. I think this is a sign. I think it was always meant to be. This kid's going to really rip it up in League 2. Well, he's a keeper, isn't he? He's going to prevent it from getting ripped up in League 2. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you're crucial, mate. Absolutely crucial. I know you're 18, and we don't know how good you are, but we can't operate without you. He doesn't even want to be crucial. Are you joking? That's not going to work. Alright, fine. He's a player that doesn't want to play. I like him. He's Australian, actually. Fair enough. It's a fair offer. He's happy with that. Now, we might have overpaid him slightly. We might have been able to get away with a bit less because he's so young. But we've got him for 3 years, remember. We're going to be paying him that grand even when he's rated 75, 80. So we're the ones laughing. Vanam, I know this is a little bit avant-garde, mate, but I'm sticking you in the attacking midfielder role for now because you've got the long shots. I'm training you up on them. Cook's going to go out on the right wing, just in lieu of actually having a proper right winger. Okay, wish me luck. First game of the season. Now the idea of this playthrough is that I'm retconning, I'm changing the past because I don't like this season. It's not been a great season. It's been an alright season, but we lost this first game 3-1 with an absolute embarrassment of an own goal as well, but I'm not going to go into the details of that. Am I happy with that? Yes. I am happy with that. So let's play the game.
Welcome everybody. Martin
Welcome to Blundell Park.
Yeah, I think so, Martin. There's a really good buzz in the air here.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? That's the Cleethorpes air for you. It's not just excitement. It's like fish as well. It's delightful. And seaside rock.
Relegation-wise, and I don't think really they're going to trouble the top half of the table. But there's some good workman-like pros in there. They're coming up against a team that the manager
Gunning, ex-Town player.
Anything less than promotion, and I think
he was pretty good as I recall as well. I may recall that wrongly though. Well, pretty good for Town is what I'm getting at. I never noticed before. Before I screened, they got those little skulls and crossbones on the bottom of their shirts. I can't believe I've never noticed that. Usually I skip these, so it's taken an incredible amount of willpower to not press something right now. Look at that, that's actually a gorgeous formation. I don't see us losing this game. I don't see it happening. We're too defensively tight. Yeah, let's do the limp handshakes and let's get out of here. Let's give them a thrashing, boys. First game of the season, don't embarrass yourselves. I know a couple of those players. My knowledge of lower league teams, though, isn't incredible. Looks like we can get round them. We should play out wide. We have got a bit of a risky new signing. This is his debut. He's only been at the club 3 days, so we got to defend him. We've got to give him as little to do as possible today because he's going to be a bit on edge. He's 18 years old. All right, lads, let's have it. Alright, this is my tactic. What I like to do is very early on switch the play along my back four for no reason. I love that. Just give their strikers a bit to chase, you know, like knacker them out. Let's get them nice and tired. Easy, goes out for our throw. Keep possession. Just put a bit of pressure on them, make them frustrated. It's a slow burn. Yeah, I might just go for it, actually. I've seen a bit of an opening. Oh, yes, a bit jammy, but I'm going to take it. Oh, Thomas! Oh, it's on target. It's on target. Can't really ask too much more than that, to be fair. It came to him in a bit of an awkward way.
We've had a lot of transfer whispers, haven't we, about
Okay.
the goalkeeping position here.
It's Dennis though, he's going to mess it up. Oh, he's on target actually. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Alright, maybe I might have completely misjudged this Town team. We might be contenders after all.
Reed.
Hear that? Fish! Yeah, the crowd getting pumped up about fish. That's real. That's not a made up thing. We really do that. In all fairness, it always used to be, we piss on your fish. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But I don't know why we've stopped doing that now, but we have. It might be because we're sponsored by Young's and they're a bit like, okay lads, come on. We all enjoy fish related banter, but people are going to think we really do piss on their fish. Can we just change the chant to just fish? And for some reason the Town fans were like, yeah, alright, yeah. Come on, up the Mariners. I think that's a goal kick, that. Yeah, that was a bit messy. Sorry about that, but it's been all us so far. All us. This is our game to throw away so far, first 15 minutes. Important thing is to not burn your energy reserves out, because late on in the game they're going to start making mistakes. They're not going to have any stamina left. Ring. Vanam, centre of the park. It's not where he's comfortable, to be fair, but I'm trying to make a complete player out of him. This is how I'm going to do it.
Hendrick. To Thomas.
Okay, yeah, I'm not moving the ball around very quickly. I think my Town players are a little bit nervous. Their pass accuracy is not brilliant.
He's blocked that well.
On the edge of the box, still has. Oh, Vanam did not react quick enough. I know you can say I didn't react quick enough, but, you know, let's just blame him. Alright, here we are. We're on the attack. Nah, they get too many bodies in the area too quickly. I don't know if we're going to get much out of this from a cross. As I said that, we really should have done. I don't really know what that first touch was all about. But let's not worry about it. Thomas is probably one of our best players on the field right now. So let's not judge him too harshly on that. First game of the season, he's rusty, isn't he? I've not been focusing on him during training, so he's like, come on guys, what's going on? I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. He's my right back, so God knows what he's doing up here, but I like that. I like that willingness to get forward. Alright, here we are. Ring. Nah, it's poor cross. It's always a very poor cross with us. Deutsch. I'll say it again if you want. I'll say Deutsch again. Right, here we are. Vanam, he's in the clear. It's in! Thank you very much. Legendary my arse. Thank you. 1-0 at home. First game of the season. This is the harbinger of our promotion. We're definitely going up. It's happening, lads. This is our year. I can see silverware. Real proud of you, Vanam. I knew I had faith in you for a reason. Yeah, to me, that cemented that. It was a sign. I'm supposed to keep training him. He's going to be the one. Oh, they're never going to break us down defensively. This is our game now. We've won it. We've already won it. They'd have to get really lucky to get through this brick wall of a defence.
Intercepted well.
I suppose our keeper is a little bit of a risk, though. They could get something from that. That was a weird cross, wasn't it? I don't really know what I was trying to achieve there. I think I just got overexcited. Lloyd James. That man's name is Lloyd James. Are you taking the mick? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Keeper's ball. Come on. Claim it. Oh, very poor pass. Very poor pass. We're on the back foot now. I don't know if you've noticed. Like I've just lost control of it. I've lost control. No, I'm not having this. Just keep applying pressure. Just stay on their heels. Frustrate them. Get them angry. Get them real angry. There's Vanam doing his bit again. Getting in the way of the cross. Nah, very weak header. Alright. I suppose I'll go for the short goal kick. We'll just keep possession till they half whistle. Half whistle, you heard what I said. I'm getting excited. I'm not really a commentator. I don't know if you're aware. I should be better at this though, because I do sort of talk for a living. But let's not worry about the details. Let's just keep possession. I could have just sent it up there for a through ball, but down the wing. But I'm really not interested. I don't want to risk losing the ball and conceding just before half-time. If something presents itself, then brilliant. Which it just has, I would say. Nah. Yeah, let's just keep hold of it. Keep hold of it. It's time for half-time and we'll have a bit of a rest.
Well, the referee has signalled for half-time and it's 1-0 here.
Right. The thing that's bugging me is that oh man, I like to call him oh man. Oh man's name, his first name is like Svinderfilt or something. And the name above his head on the actual game is calling him Svindersvilt. And that's kind of frustrating me. Vanam's been absolutely sensational, so should I stick Embleton on instead? Because I just want to preserve him. I want Vanam to play every game. Nah, I tell you what, I just don't want tired legs out there, that's my problem. So, Hessendale for Welsh. Welsh hasn't really been much of an influence in the game, to be honest, so that should be fine. The real important thing on Legendary Mode, I found, is to stay fresh. As soon as you let yourself get tired, they absolutely destroy you.
James. Lloyd James.
Okay. They're straight onto us. Straight onto us. No mercy at all. Okay, Wolford, that was a good little... Oh, hang on, no it wasn't. It was a foul, was it? I'd like to know exactly what your logic is there, ref. Alright, go on then, batter it, and I'll header it clear, everyone's happy. Oh, Vanam, what ball control, what skill. He's one for the future, I don't know if you've heard, he's the new Raheem Sterling.
That's straightforward enough for the goalkeeper, good hands, but it would have been a surprise if he
Ah, do you know what, I'm just going to take this,
Take
take the fight to them. We're only one clear, they could score at any time, that much is obvious to me. We can't rest on one goal. We're going to have to go for a victory. There we go. Ah, it was a decent cross. Just for some reason we weren't crowding the box. Ah, Thomas, if you just get yourself in a bit more space, your positioning's all off. Hendry, good interception. There's Cook, he's going to try and square it. No, he ain't got the... It's not on. It's not on, boys. It's not on. Still not on. Okay, try and draw a foul. No. Alright, fair enough. I was trying to draw a penalty. I think you need to be a bit better at shielding the ball if you're going to manage that, though. I wasn't very good there. This is the first game of the season, as well as the players being a little bit unrested, untested. You know, me too. I'm not fully aware of this team's capabilities yet. I didn't play the pre-season tournament. I probably should have done. Oh, it's through. Cook! Oh, that was a golden opportunity. He should have just leathered it. Tried to place it. Yeah. Keeper really deserves the credit, though. That was a great save. I think they're going to show a replay, you'd think. No, they're not going there because we've got a sub. Carl Winchester. Hell of a name. Okay. Only a third of the game to go, and we're going to win it by the looks of it. We've just got to keep our cool. Try and get another one. Goal difference might make all the difference this season if we're going for promotion. We're not a mid-table side anymore. We're going to do this. We're going to win the Champions League one day. It's going to take me about 4 years to do it, I think, in actual time, if I'm only releasing one of these a week. But still, it's possible. Right, Thomas. Oh! Oh, what the friggin' hell! Right in front of the home fans as well, that would have been. That is absolutely wounding. Actually, I'm going to call for a second player. Because we don't seem to have much aerial strength. We don't win a lot of aerial battles. Nah, not a good cross. But they never are really from me. Crossing's my real weak point.
Just a quick check on the clock and there are 20 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this. I have actually played, like, I think it was FIFA 13 or something. Oh, maybe it wasn't that, but it was one of the FIFAs. Grimsby Town weren't in the Football League, so I had to play as a different team, and I chose Forest Green. So I'm fully aware of Reed and Doige and their ability on the field. They're both actually pretty good. They're probably a bit better than League 2 players, in my opinion. I can only base that on their FIFA stats, but this is FIFA, so this is where it matters.
Waiting to,
So I got to be careful about reading Doige. Christian Doige in particular was pretty impressive, as I recall.
We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now.
Yeah, Dennis had a pretty good effort with a volley in that half. We're on 77 minutes. Have we got a chance for him to score another one? Oh, not quite. That looked like it's going to be a corner, though. It is. Okay, good. We've got another opportunity.
Substitution time.
I'm taking another short one. Nah, I'm not. We're wounded. I'm just like mugging my own players off. Alright, Hall Johnson. Yeah, do you know what? Get it in the box. Take it first time. Nah. Safe. Real safe, easy shot, that. But this is great news. We're actually all over them. Even if we draw this game, I really do feel like this is a good harbinger for the rest of the season. We're playing well. We're keeping a lot of the ball.
Can they hang on to this one-goal lead? The fans are trying to play their part.
Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take that will be important.
We're too strong for them. We're actually way too strong for them.
Just try and hold what you have.
Substitute coming
Change the
on.
play for no reason. I love it. Always surge forward. It freaks him out. Okay, but don't give him the ball though. That's. I didn't realise that, but now I do. That was my fault. They've got nothing. I mean, I'm very surprised that this is legendary difficulty, because they're genuinely, all their attacks have just fizzled out to nothing. Having said that though, we've only slipped one past them. We've not been too impressive. Where's Thomas? Got man of the match. Well earned, lad. Yeah, good header. Good defensive header. It looks like we're going to win. I'm very happy with this performance. Yeah, it's our throw. Best just keep hold of it. We'll go for a long shot. Ah. It was a little bit too late. I took too many touches. I was trying to show off. Trying to waste a bit of time. Oh, great interception for Nam. I'm trying extremely hard not to swear. It's hard though. Oh, Wolford, you kind of botched that, but it doesn't matter. We'll take a 1-0 victory. And this has been a great start to the season. The thing I was worried about more than anything else with this playthrough is that my ability on Legendary is not stellar. My record is pretty poor. Why I tend to play on world class. But this has gone quite well so far. I'm really happy with the way it's gone. Right, so thank you very much for that. I'll see you next time then, where we'll take on the Giants of Macclesfield. I really appreciate your support as always, and like I say, this series will become weekly. Hang on, I'm just going to interrupt myself just to take a note of how ugly Welsh is. Oh, he's gone. Nice hair! Okay, we ain't got time for this. I'm going to go. Thank you very much. I love you, and farewell. Until next week.